Good morning. Welcome to our E3 weekly live market report. We have exports that have been delayed a few minutes. They've just come up. We'll go over those for you. Let's take a look first at the cotton number. The cotton number appears that, hold on just a moment. Here we go. The cotton number, the net sales of 83,400. That's up 26% from the previous week. Mexico took 26,200. South Korea took 12,500. Turkey took 12,200. Small cancellations. In new crop, we had 18,900. That's for 2016, 2017, with Mexico taking 14,200. Looking at the market, cotton was down 14 just before this came out. It hadn't had a lot of time to react, but it's probably down 15 to 16 right now. Looking at next, soybeans. Soybeans, let's see, very large number, 1,790,200 metric tons. They had unknown destinations, 994,400. China took 658,400. And that's for 2015, 2016. I'm just looking here to see further out what we've got. Actual shipments of 187,500. So that's a incredibly large number there. Soybeans, before the number came out, were up 1 3/4 pennies. Right now they're up 2. Going to corn. Corn sales are 411,200. I have to check that twice because we've had cancellations as we roll forward. But 411,200. Colombia took 186,500. Mexico took 71,900, and South Korea took 60,800. And looking for any other numbers here. That's really what we've got for corn. Corn before the report was unchanged. Right now, corn is up about a half cent. Looking at wheat, 290,000 metric tons. That's 25% below the 4-week average. Vietnam took 52,500. And we've got Mexico taking 47,400 and Colombia taking 45,000. The new crop sales were 7,500. So that we are starting to see new crop sales show up. Wheat was down 1 penny before this came out. Right now it's still down 1 penny. Let me make sure this... I'm almost tempted to see if this quote system is frozen because nothing's moved, but I see cotton is actually sold off. So we just aren't getting any reaction in the beans or corn or wheat. So that's really what we've got right now from these reports, some surprising numbers that have come out. Maybe these numbers, the reaction is being tempered by the fact that we've got a crop report coming out today. Let's look at what we're planning on talking about now. We'll look at the crop progress report that came out Monday. Then we're going to talk about what's happened over the last month since those surprising reports came out a month ago for grains and also cotton. And then we'll talk about 3 factors that are really working against commodities right now as far as moving upward. The trend still feels like it's heavy and moving to the downside. Let's look at first crop progress on Monday. Cotton in the good to excellent category saw a slight slip, 53% versus previous week, 54%. Texas in the good to excellent category went from a week ago, it was 45%. The newest number was 44%. Setting bowls, 95%. The average is 100%. Bowls open 31% versus the average of 38%. Soybeans in the good to excellent category were unchanged. Corn in the good to excellent category were unchanged. And wheat, we can only look at spring harvest. 94% of the crops harvested The average is 76%. Let's look at what's happened. We had those surprising reports a month ago. It was the 12th. It was actually the 12th of August. And let's look at cotton. On the day of the report, August 12th, cotton had gotten as low as 61.20. That was surprisingly bullish report caused a 7-day rally. We got the market up to 67 cents. Then we reversed, and here over the last 14 days, we've seen this market drop 433 points. We're actually, I looked this morning at our lowest level, and we are right now 147 points higher than we were at that low level we saw. So cotton's not been able to hold on to its gains. Soybeans, the day of the report, August 12th, the high of soybeans that day was 976. Then over an 8-day period, the market dropped to 855. That's a $1.21 drop. Today we've traded as high as 877 3/4. So after last month's bearish report, we're still almost $1 lower than that level. Corn, day of the report. The high of the report a month ago was 393.5. It reversed that day and actually made its low of the month that day also. It got down to 357.5. That was a 36-cent swing that day. Today we've traded to 374 3/4. So after last month's bearish report, right now we're 18 3/4 cents lower than that day when that report came out. Wheat, day of the report, high was 519.5. A 17-day sell-off we saw in wheat, a drop down to 463 on September the 4th. That's a total drop of 56.5 cents over that period. Today we traded 478.5, or 41.5 cents lower than we saw that day. So most markets that had negative reports have really, for the most part, continued to be negative. With the cotton that had a bullish report, could not hold on to its gains. Let's just talk about the three forces that make it very difficult for ag markets to rally or hold their rallies. First, and we've talked about it, deserves to be talked about some more. Funds have moved away from commodities, not totally, but quite a bit of the commodity index fund money has moved away from the commodity market because they don't view it, as they have over about a 7 or 8 year period, as a good place to diversify money. They don't have that fear of inflation they used to have. So that works against these markets. You don't have those buyers there like you did. Commodity sensitive countries, many of them have seen their currencies collapse. And these are many people that are dealing with us and buying our goods. When their currencies collapse, it makes it they're able to buy less for their currency. So that affects and hurts demand. Seasonals are still trending down. With that time of the year, we're getting closer in grains to ultimately what might be a low, but it still might go on for a few more weeks. Cotton also. Cotton typically bottoms seasonally toward the second half of November. Now, will we see another surprise in the market today at 11 o'clock with our crop report? Can we see a reversal in corn and soybeans and see them make adjustments? Most people don't think we will. They think those surprises could come next month, so we'll see. So stay tuned, come back at 11:20. We'll see what the crop report numbers are, and we'll evaluate those. Have a good day. Thank you.